Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We've been doing a bunch of the points of interest in northeast Novigrad, as well as getting the mastercrafted armor and gear, since I am now level 34, coming up to level 35. We've also been doing all of the final preparations. We've helped Triss with her pursuit of Philippa, which then evolved into a whole thing with the assassination of King Radovid. We've helped Ciri get payback on Whoreson Jr. and express her thanks to a couple people who helped her out. I was short on materials to get the Ursine chest armor crafted. I think I've now got it. So we're going to head to Crow's Perch and see if Yoana can make me the Ursine chest armor mastercrafted. Let's go. It's tricky because there's some things in it when it comes to crafting that you can buy, but there's others that you can't. There's some stuff, and you can't even find it either. So there's some stuff you have to make the component you need from other lesser components. And if you don't have the other lesser components, you have to figure out how to get them, whether it be breaking down swords and armor, using raw materials to craft them, things like that.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
Yeah, like I currently have mastercrafted woven gear equipped across the board, because overall it's just better than the mastercrafted feline gear.
If I ever have a son, I'll name her to burn the
He's hungry.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Yeah, so let's take a quick look to confirm. Oh, so I need to actually make it. So it's the dimeridium plates that I didn't have. So I need three dimeridium plates. So to get dimeridium plates, I need to craft a dimeridium plate, I need 2 dimeridium ingots. Looks like I've got 3 now. So I do not have enough equipment. So yeah, to get dimeridium ingots, I need, to get dimeridium plates, I need 2 dimeridium ingots. To get dimeridium ingots, I need 2 dimeridium ore. To get dimeridium ore, I need meteorite silver ingot and dark steel ingot. So let me just do a quick check. Can I get 3 meteorite silver ingots? Not quite. I can do 1. Which lets me get a dimeridium ore, which lets me get a... not quite enough for another dimeridium ingot. Yeah, so it's this whole cascading thing.
Take care now.
Not going to get into that right now. I made that mistake a little while ago. What I am going to do is I'm going to sell off any alcohol I have in my inventory.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile?
Show me what you got.
As well as junk, just because I don't like having alcohol as my healing item, because then I get the whole drunk effect, and I don't like that when trying to fight. So I'm going to take care of that. I will see you on the other side. Alright, and you may notice that I'm actually in a crafting menu right now, because what I was able to get from the quartermaster gave me what I needed to get Yoana to get the components, so I now have the 3 dimeridium plates here so I can craft the master-crafted Ursine armor. Ta-da!
Take care now.
Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to get into it, but I got into it. So now, let's do a quick comparison here. So this is what, on the right you can see what the master-crafted Wolven armor looks like. This is what the master-crafted feline gear looks like. Griffin armor. I'm not going to use it just because I don't like the look of it, but that's what it looks like. So now let's take a look. Master-crafted Ursine armor. Ooh, looks like it beats out... Oh, but it's heavy armor as well. So adrenaline gains or grows more slowly. But I get resistance to piercing damage, bludgeoning damage, slashing damage, and damage from monsters. The boots get me adrenaline point gain, resistance to piercing damage, and bludgeoning damage. The trousers get me adrenaline point gain, resistance to piercing damage, resistance to slashing damage, resistance to monsters. And the Ursine gauntlets get me adrenaline point gain. So basically the adrenaline point gain bonus counteracts the fact that it's heavy armor. So let's... And overall it looks better. So there we are with master-crafted Ursine gear. Because yeah, like look, like the Wolven armor has a whole bunch of red numbers. Wolven boots has more, 2 -1s and 1 +10, but it's attack power. That's okay. Wolven trousers. Overall, the Ursine seems to be better, and same thing with the gauntlets. So we're back with the Ursine gear because we now have the master-crafted stuff. Though that does look heavy, so I get that it's heavy armor. So Ursine steel sword, master-crafted. And there we go. So we got the Ursine gear now. Alright, so let's head to the stash.
Not one of the Baron's men, are you? I'll tell you where the loot's
trouble? Our boy when she's
I'm going to stash the other Witcher gear in the stash. I will see you on the other side. Alright, there we go.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry. Yeah, it's really a bit of a toss-up between the Ursine gear and the Wolven gear as far as looks for me right now. At the master-crafted level, anyway. Just the Ursine gear's stats seem to win out a little bit more.
That's Charles. Where's the coin? Told you we've not left. Won't mind if we check, will you?
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
Alright, and I am going to want to head to Crippled Kate's to talk to Yennefer now. So we're going to go to Portside Gate.
Long live Radovid!
Yeah, he's dead.
We'll have order at last! Long live Radovid! Hail the mate!
Radovid is dead, you guys.
All of civilization.
Just a bit more and I'll drop this job.
I guess she's outside. No, she's not. Oh, there she is. Ha. With her hood up in the dark corner, it made her like next to impossible to actually see.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Mine, series, or spare me your lecture.
Series.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
Not mad, or what are you doing here?
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Ha ha ha.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of the man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
Catch the runaway.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Crawl back on the roving blood.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Take your time.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
So be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Heard no one gets out of Derard alive, or what about the guard?
They say no one gets out of Derard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Sounds like a bunch of risk. Dropping into a pit, for example, would hurt.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
So theoretically we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
No, not officially, but you know how it is.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
What now? Or interesting what he said about the guards?
What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Optional, ask Zoltan for help and meet Yennefer at the bridge into Oxenfurt. Well, of course I'm going to do every bit of the quest, even the optional bits. So I'm going to go ask Zoltan for help. Also, I love how Yennefer's outfit looks with the cape. Cloak, I guess.
My, what a freak.
Something stinks. Decomposing flesh. Human flesh.
That's an interesting comment as we approach the chameleon.
Zoltan?
Get out.
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city. Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Alright, so 1,200 distance away.
Killer prowls the city, but you can't.
Normally I would fast travel 1,200 distance, but because it's in the middle of a quest, I am going to take Roach, because when you travel distance in the middle of a quest in this game, sometimes things happen between point A and point B, and I'd rather not miss them. Now, it might be nothing happens, in which case we enjoy a nice gallop through the countryside. All these crisscrossing paths.
Slower. Go, go.
No, Geralt, don't get off of Roach. I wanted Roach to jump over the fence because Roach did the Roach thing and decided to be on the wrong side of it. Also, the game has stopped giving me pathing. So, oh, there it is. I just had to try and figure out roughly which way to go. Again, with all these crisscrossing paths. Roach, where are you going? Stay on the path. Jesus Christ.
Not so fast, Roach.
Probably could have ridden Roach to about here, but no big deal.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find 2 brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Thought you'd come with me or see you later?
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done?
Heh.
Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
I don't see a ladder or anything, so I guess we're just jumping in.
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Not entirely sure why Geralt chuckled at that, but Grave Hag. Alright, current objective is to search the ruins. There's a red glowy thing here.
Locked tight. Won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere.
You mean that lever is not the lever? Alright.
This'll come in handy.
Repair the mechanism and open the doors. Alright, so we got... So it looks like that lever mechanism was missing the actual lever. We now have an actual lever. So we can repair that.
That ought to do it. Wall looks brittle.
Done.
Come on. Rakes in here.
I thought it was another ghoul, but it turns out it was a necrophage. Alright, and I do see the episode timer, so I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time as we continue going through the sewers and try and rescue Margarita from the prison in Oxenfurt. See you then.